So we have some new Last of Us 2 developments, and this one's really bad. The show is getting mocked all over social media yesterday. I mean, wait till you see what happened in the show this time, because I know a lot of you probably aren't watching this. Many of you were likely here a few years ago when we all laughed at the disaster that was the video game and watching all of the critics come after us for criticizing this pile of garbage. It was a crazy time, and now we're reliving it. But this time we're kind of watching on the outside, because now we get to see normies and people that don't play video games react to this. It's glorious. And then, of course, now TV critics are coming after fans of the first season. So it's an interesting watch. But before we get into the news, because they're silencing people, I just want to update my campaign. Mighty Golden Patriot, comic book that I've been working on for a while. It's completely done. So as soon as this campaign ends, it's going to ship out to you. We are 70% into the sales goal. Thank you so much. This is wild. Never would I imagine getting support like this. This is crazy. I'm very thankful. I think the book is amazing. You really should check it out. It's $17 for cover D, and there's other options from there, but you can jump in at $17. This comic book is, if I could sum it in one word, it would be fun. Fun was the focus with this book. And not just fun, we wanted to bring back like a golden age styled action comic. And I think that we pulled that off very well. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out. The link's in the description. And thank you for your consideration. Now, you know things are going over poorly for this show when they have to silence people for their opinion. So I saw Pirate Nation over on Twitter posted a screenshot of the Critical Drinkers video, why The Last of Us is falling apart. And it was copyright blocked. Now, I don't know if he got a strike, because he could have got a strike, or if this was just blocked. I've received copyright strikes before. I've fought them all off successfully. But, you know, it is a pain. Now, I don't know what he has here. Now, there could be a couple things. One, they could have just blocked the video, and he didn't get a strike, which still sucks. I mean, how many views did this have? 619,000 views. So that's a negative hit, because it just takes it instantly from your algorithm, and it looks like you lost, you know, a bunch of views out of nowhere. He'll be fine, though. He gets massive views every video. He puts a video out. It will fix that right away. But it's annoying. And I watched this video. It's completely fair use. He just uses footage from trailers and stuff like that, or promotional clips. It's fair use. Warner Brothers, though, is home box office, HBO Inc., and they are by far the worst when it comes to copyright. I've tried to do reviews of trailers and stuff, and they'll hit you in a second. So I don't know what happened here. Usually, though, I think that he gets the clear before he puts his out, because you can fight the claims. So somebody went in there and manually took this down, probably because they didn't like what he has to say. Now, let's go over the facts. The show's ratings, at least on cable, have fallen by 20%. I would imagine when we get updated numbers for the current episodes that everybody's roasting right now, it's going to fall even more. The show's reviews, audience-wise, are in the toilet, not just on Rotten Tomatoes, but on Metacritic and, I believe, even IMDb. So people are not digging this show. So here comes this video by the Critical Drinker on its way to 1 million views, which I'm sure it would have hit. and they take it down. Is that how scared you are, Warner Brothers? You could have went in a different direction. You're already kind of doing that with the show anyway, as this article talks about. Making The Last of Us Season 2 casting Abby, video game changes, and why the creators are at peace with telling a different version of the story. Old Neil Druckmann, somebody calls him for an interview. He pops out of his little hole and runs right over there. So they've taken it down. Now, I'm very confident that he will win an appeal on this and get this video back. I just wonder if he got a strike or not, because that still sucks to have. It's always scary to get a strike. It affects your YouTube channel. It's terrible. I'm thinking, though, they just blocked it and pulled it down. So, as you can see, your comments are off. Ratio is good, 44K to 451 haters. I'm sure there's some people that are enjoying this show. I don't know how. I mean, the show is pure cringe. Now, I can't show you. Oh, better not show any footage. So this scene, everybody's roasting this on social media right now because it's cringy. First off, Ellie is now a cuck. Just putting that out there. She's going to raise a man's child. So her partner here is pregnant, and Ellie finds out, and her response instead of why did you cheat on me? What the hell is this? Is I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to be a dad. Now, I can't show you the other part of this because it's a lesbian softcore sex scene. And it looks like something you would see on Skinamax back in the day. But everybody's roasting this because it's cringe. This show, man, they're going to do another season of this? I believe that's what I've read before. There's going to be another season of this shit. Holy hell. I can't wait to see the ratings difference between 1, 2, and 3. Boy, oh boy, is it going to be bad. But these are just some of the comments from mine. Now, there's anybody and everybody was making fun of this. So there's tons of comments out there, but I got a whole bunch. You can just go through some of them here. There's lesbian cuck, God of War with Bella Ramsey. I can't believe that she would be able to punch that far above her weight. She had a face like a Can-Am at the bottom of a ravine. That's a response to my comment saying, I can hear the ratings crashing into a wall. This guy says doubt it, and that might be true. We'll see. We'll see. Anybody who cared is already gone. There's a lot of people, I have to disagree. There's a lot of people out there that don't play video games, that watch this series, and are finding out what happened to Joel. You do realize this already happened in the game? I do. Everybody hated that game. The point is we're now seeing people that don't play video games react to it, Carl. So, there's Evan Loves Wolf. This guy is crazy. He talked about putting estrogen in Halloween candy. Like, what a weird thing to do. I'm surprised he didn't get an FBI visit for that. So, outside of that, why is Bella Ramsey getting so much hate in the replies? She is a sultry, seductive temptress of guilty pleasures. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm having a lot of fun covering this. It's a guilty pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure because we get to see it all over again from different perspectives. What I don't think is cool, though, is silencing creators, which is something that happened before when Neil Druckmann and his cronies copyright struck a bunch of channels, actually. A bunch of channels. The two biggest being Heels versus Babyface and Geeks and Gamers. They struck and took down videos for just discussing the leaks. Heel versus Babyface notably didn't even show anything. He just had the camera on his face. They struck him anyway. That was an abuse of the copyright system. And nobody in the entertainment sector called them out for that. It was very sad to see. And I'm talking about mainstream. Of course, YouTubers united and fought against that. But Now they're doing it again. Critical Drager's video is down. And, I wonder, is that what we're going to do again? We're going to just try to silence critics? I don't think that that's going to work. If anything, it's going to draw more attention to the shit that is your show. Anyway, check out the Mighty Golden Patriot. The link is in the description. I think you're going to love it. Also, if you would, please comment, like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, 2 American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.